Hi everybody, it's Marcy. I hope everyone's doing well today. And I'm back working on my journal for Dear Julie Julie's July Just Junk Journal Challenge. And since my last video, I did go ahead, I made 3 fabric items. I made a fabric flip, of course, and I made 2 fabric pockets. I did back them with a piece of calendar page, but 2 fabric pockets to go in my journal. I also went ahead and did my stenciling, and for that, let me move some of this over, I made a butterfly belly band and used some of my linen. I cut out part of it and put it on there. And then I just made a very simple stenciled double pocket that I probably will end up embellishing a little more as I go along, but it is a stenciled item. I also made 2 of my 3 jewelry items, and I just made very simple, used book paper along with this from my jewelry piece. These were actually the only 2 pieces on the jewelry that I'm using that I really thought might go with the journal. So that's why I'm going to have to figure out what to do about the other one. But I figure those can dangle nicely off the edge of pages. So there's those. Then I have also gone ahead and I sewed in my signatures and took some of the linen again, and the edge of the linen of the tablecloth had a scalloped and embroidered edge, so I just ruffled that up and put that on the front and the back covers. And I think that's all I've done since my last video. So today I'm going to work on my gift bag or bag items. I only have 2 gift bags, and neither of them in any way, shape, or form go with the journal. So what I'm going to do is, with these 2 strips, I want the edge of that ruffle covered. So I'm going to make a pocket that comes from this direction. I'm going to do that for both the front and the back cover. And to do that, all I'm going to do, I'm going to try to punch these at the same time. That may be a really bad idea, but I'm going to attempt it anyway. So I'd love to know if you're taking part in the Dear Julie Challenge, how you're coming along with it. As many of you know, this challenge has been very difficult for me. The challenges are always a lot of fun, but my mindset this month has just not been the best for doing this. And I believe it was Darlene had mentioned, because of what we're using, we feel a little more out of our element, so there probably is truth to that. I think for me, I also just okay. Sorry, I'll finish that thought in a minute. So very simply, that's what I think I'm going to do with these. Now, I am going to want to add some decoration to those. But we'll leave that. I'm wanting to get some of my stamping done because I think part of that I'll also want to use in decorating some of this. Okay. I'm going to make a coin. Oh, back up. Stamp block was allowed. So I'm back to having 5 additional items I can use. So I'm pulling out my scoreboard. My scoreboard and my bone folder have been killing me. Although my bone folder I've been able to get away without using, but me getting straight lines without my scoreboard is now onto impossible. Okay, so I'm just going to make my coin envelope, and I've done a video on how to make these previously, but I'm scoring 1/2 inch from that edge and 1 inch from this edge. I've got my bag cut off as 5 by 5 inches. And then I'm going to score, that is not 5 by 5. What did I do? That's 5. Hang on, maybe I grabbed the wrong one. That's 5. And that's 5. Okay, so I grabbed the wrong one. Doggone it, because I had ironed that one. Okay. So, I'm going to score at 1/2 inch here. Sorry about that. And 1 inch from the other edge. This coin envelope will just look a little more worn, but that's okay. All right. So 1 and 1, 2, 3/8 from that edge, and 1 and 3/8 from this edge. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I've got to find the fold line that I want, since I ironed the wrong piece of paper bag. I'm going to go ahead and fold these. Anyway, what I was going to say is, I think Darlene was right in that I do feel a little bit out of my element from doing more vintage type stuff, but I also think part of it is I really hit a block of kind of hit a little bit of a downward spiral around the 4th of July. Just the having to stay in, not seeing family, and so on and so forth. And my husband was on vacation during that time because, which one is the right one? Okay, that's the right one. because regardless of everything else, he's still got to use some of his vacation or lose it, even if we can't travel. But it hit me because he was on vacation. We couldn't travel anywhere. Where up to that point, it's almost as if he was working, then I could kind of pretend that everything was normal. And anyway, so we did while he was off, we did actually see my daughter. I don't know why I'm calling her my daughter. She's our daughter, unless she's in trouble, of course. And that helped tremendously. We met halfway between both of us. We met at a park and had a picnic. So we were very safe. And she's a nurse at a hospital. And I'm high risk because of my health. And so, even though she only lives about 3 hours away, we'd all been hesitant, her especially, because if she accidentally gave me something, she would feel absolutely horrible. But I think we'd all had enough. And so that helped a lot. But anyway, so I think for a couple of reasons, this journal has been really difficult for me. So I think for me, I'm trying to finish this one. And I want to get it done so that I can alright, so that I don't know which one to use for the, but that works. Okay, so I've got a little coin envelope. So there's thing 2 made with my bag. Pull that out. Pull that out. There's thing 2. Then for the third one, I'm going to need my scoreboard again. I've got on one of my pages back here, right here, I've got this image, but I've got this, and I want to cover this. So I think what I will do is, we'll see if this works. I've never done this before, but we're going to try it. Okay, I need about 2 3/4 inches to cut it. I'm going to cut this one to, or I'm going to score it, I'm sorry, at 2 1/2. And then I'm going to come in 2 1/2 from this side. So 1, yeah, sorry. I'm still, okay, 7 3/4, so 6 3/4, 5, okay. All right, my brain is not functioning well. There's 1 inch. There's 2 inches. 2 1/2 inches. Okay. Wow. See, just talking about all of that is messing my brain up. Anyway, what I was trying to say was, I think I want to finish this journal and then spend a little time just not creating a journal. I probably will just create a bunch of ephemera. And I know Pam at the Paper Outpost is having a challenge this month, 31 journal cards. It was supposed to be one a day, but okay. Okay, what I want to do is I want to put this back part down on a page, and then I want to make it a fold out, but I think I want just to give it a little not quite there we go. Just to give it a little interest, I'm just going to fold those corners down. And then it'll fold out that way and fold out that way, and that can be journaling space. I'm going to glue those down. So then, and again, this will obviously have some decoration on it, but that can sit right there like that. Fold out. I need to put a little more glue there. And just give a little extra journaling space while covering up that text that we don't care about. And then when I glue it down, I could actually leave that as a pocket, even if I don't add anything to it. And then that could be a really good spot for me to use one of my paper clips as well to hold it closed. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do with that. All of those will need to be decorated. And I will do that, but I don't know how yet. Anyway, so that's really all I've got for today. I mean, it's just 3 very simple ideas, and like I said, they all need to be decorated, and they're not super original, but those are my 3 paper bag ideas, and I still have, it was a big grocery sack, so I still have lots of paper bag left that I can use in other ways. So that means I've got 3 book pages, 3 items using stamping, which will probably be tomorrow's video, and one jewelry item, and then I will be done making stuff. Then I just have to get everything in the journal. Anyway, so that's it for now. Just wanted to touch base real quick, show you what I'm doing with my paper bag in lieu of having a gift bag. And until I see you again, please be safe, stay healthy, and happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.